Turn off. Okay, it's off. 7:21, Thanksgiving morning. Most people are getting ready for the turkey. I'm getting ready for the turkey trot. Let's do this thing.
Excuse me, can you wait just a minute, please? I'll be right with you. All right. Well, gee whiz, and thank you for your patience. Okay, so it is, like I said earlier, it's Thanksgiving morning, and I'm off to do the Mesa Turkey Trot. What is that? Well, the Mesa Turkey Trot is a race, and it's a 10K, which means I believe that would be if the 5K is 3.1 miles, a 10K should be 6.2. Now, the interesting thing here, and the thing that makes it more nerve-wracking for me, is I used to run a lot, and then I did 4 marathons in 54 days. Again, a marathon is 26.2 miles, and I got hurt on the last one, and that was a couple years ago. So I've been trying to get in better shape. You can see this is a picture of me and Sarah Palin earlier this year. I want to say February, March, something like that. And I'd gotten pretty big, a lot bigger than I had wanted to, that's for sure. So I've been working. I look like this now. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm getting closer. And so instead of sitting around and just eating all the turkey and the pumpkin pie, I figured I'd go and do something, burn a couple of calories before I ingest a bunch. So let's go on the turkey trot. You can come and I'll do all the hard work. Isn't that fun? And it'll be fun watching me at about mile 4, 5, or 6, just like dying. So that'll be fun for you. So stick around, have fun, watch me torture myself. Let's go to the turkey trot. So to be honest with you, I'm running a little late. I should have started about an hour ago, or an hour earlier anyway. Because when you do a race, there's a lot of things you have to prepare. You got little, I have gadgets. I've got my wrist. I'll show it to you later. I got gadgets and other things. The other thing is that I'm not quite sure where this race is, and so I am rushing. I do have my breakfast of champions. I have my Rockstar energy drink, and another thing which shows you that I was not prepared. Normally I'd have a pre-race, not a breakfast, but just like some kind of a special shake or something, and I didn't have it. And you got to have something when you run a distance. So not the best breakfast of champions, but just a little teeny tiny bit, just to make sure there's something in the stomach. So anyway, rushing. I think I'm about 20 minutes away from where the race is, and the race starts at 45. So wish me luck. I think the race to the race is going to be harder than the race in the race. Whatever that means. All right. Okay, finally made it here. What time? It is 8:47. So got about 10 minutes before the race starts. Had to walk almost a mile and a half just to get here because the parking's so bad. Now, there's a couple of things for me. First of all, the key here is every time I talk to somebody that doesn't know a lot about racing or running a race, first thing they'll say is, "Did you win?" Okay. No, I'm not going to win, okay? That's not the point of winning one of these races. Just to give you an idea how fast somebody that wins one of these races goes, I want you to get on a treadmill. When you get on a treadmill, you put it all the way as fast as it can go, which is about 10 miles an hour, okay? The guy that's going to win a marathon is going to go 1 mile an hour faster than that, about 11 miles an hour, and going to run that for about 26.2 miles. That's really, really fast. I'm about half that, okay? So this is, and this is more of a fun run. The key here is just consistency, making sure you don't get hurt, and making sure that, I have certain goals in my head that I want to make and meet. Now, there is a problem I have, and that is every time one of these fun runs happens, some idiot's got some kind of costume on. I just saw a guy back there wearing a turkey suit, okay? Or at a Disney race, there's somebody running as Minnie Mouse or something. I will die before I allow some guy in a turkey suit to beat me. So I just hope that guy's not fast, because I will run and run just to make sure some idiot in a turkey suit doesn't beat me. Why? I don't know. It's something I need to work on, yes. It's just a fact of life. All right, here we go. So, one of the mistakes people make in these races is they take off and go really fast at the beginning. It's easy to get caught up in that because there's so many people here. I'm trying to stick to a plan. The plan is 4-1, which means run 4 minutes, walk a minute. So I'm gonna let some of these people go fast and get tired, and I'm gonna catch up and pass them a little bit later on. So that's what we're doing. Well, according to my GPS, I'm a little more than halfway away. There's not very good markings on this route, so I can't really tell. But it looks like I'm over halfway. My strategy of running 4 minutes, walking more, working out pretty well. I'm noticing a lot of people who really took off, and I passed them quite a ways away. And again, this is about, it's a mental game. It's about strategy. And oh, as a bride to be, how nice. It's about strategy and sticking to it. And so far I'm doing pretty good. I went off a little bit fast at the beginning, but I'm feeling pretty strong. And keep you posted. Let's get back to work. Hey guys, you having fun? Yay! At the 5 mile mark. Now, one of the things if you're into running and you trying to do things in what I consider the right way, is you want to do what's called a negative split, meaning you want your miles at the beginning of the race to be slower than the miles at the end. People who haven't trained tend to do faster at first and then run out of energy at the end. Now we're at the point now where people who haven't trained at all starting to see people throwing up on the side of the street. I always love the big guys. Yeah, I can do this. I haven't trained. I haven't ran in 10 years. And the next thing you know, they're throwing up on the side of the street. So that's always fun for me. But so we got a little bit more than a mile to go, and this is where I'm going to try to kick it in a little bit better and make up for some lost slower time. So here we go. All right, almost at the finish line. Let's do a nice finish. Here we go. Okay. I wanted to sprint it out. Pretty good time. I was hoping for got 120. And it looks like I did about 110. So, or 10 minutes. I beat my time by about 10 minutes. Feeling good, feeling strong. A minute to catch my breath, and I'm feeling pretty strong. Actually, ran another extra mile to get closer to my car over here. So the lesson here is this run, walk, run method that was come up with one of the great running coaches and runners of our time, a guy named Jeff Galloway. And the idea is you run a certain amount of minutes. For me, it's 4 minutes, and then walk a minute. And you do that to not only catch your breath, but also it changes up the muscles that you use. So I'm strong. I could do this whole race again fairly easily for a full half marathon. A lot of other folks I'm seeing, a lot of people limping, guys throwing up. Again, not making fun of them, except the guys who think they're really tough. But it's just, again, strategy. And before you do a big race like this, you got to train for it. 5K, 10K, a half marathon, full marathon. You got to train for it, or else you're going to get sick or hurt. And no reason to get sick or hurt, especially on Thanksgiving. It's a day to just go out there, have fun, and be with family. So, hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Hope you had a great day. And keep checking back here. Got a lot more videos and stuff coming very, very soon. So, thanks for hanging out with me. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.